Yeah. We didn't play Chicago.
And then we lost 41-42. We lost by 8.
They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them.
42-41.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Oh, no.
It's Johnny Hector, Dad. It's Johnny Hector, the best puncher in the world.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was
He's the best punter in the world.
Here's the man who's led the league in rushing twice in 3 seasons, Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
Rams' worst stuff is like,
here's
none of their best thing that can destroy them.
And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. And Charles, you see the numbers for Amari Cooper last week. Unfortunately, his effort not enough to help put him over the hump in that defeat.
And let's face it, this is a guy who absolutely hates to lose. When we talked with him, he wasn't talking about the plays he made, was he?
No.
So the plays he didn't make, it's absolutely the mark of a true pro.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, this are here. This are here. See?
Draw play. Elliott only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions,
all right, here we go.
I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Good kick. Good kick.
Nice.
And a nice job
Even
here
though
on
I
special. Inside the 10. At the
2 goals are
8-yard
getting
line.
hard.
He's really hot today. Whatever he touched,
You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
Good job,
Created
Thank
a
you.
very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some
Now,
help from
all I
Mr.
gotta
Football
do
there.
is-
Checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. On 1st and 10. Gone. That'll be caught by Cup. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Goff now looks to throw. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now Goff gets this into the hands of Brandon Cooks. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. And that'll be incomplete. He was looking for Todd Gurley, and it's 3rd and short.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. The numbers on the ground for Gurley last week. 16 carries, 75 yards.
And a rushing title is definitely within sight, so the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there, but they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want it to happen at their expense.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. Not really any offense for them to speak of here this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that can spark a big burst right here.
You ain't going nowhere.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. And he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Goff hitting Woods for a Rams first. Goff throwing again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Todd Gurley standing by his lonesome in the backfield here. 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Goff. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
So what? Good back.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. Gets them to 3rd and 3 now. Third and short yardage. Prescott. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Nickel Roby-Coleman, a sack off the corner. You think back to last year, Dak Prescott was sacked 56 times, 2nd most in the league behind Deshaun Watson of the Texans. Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play.
Really?
But if you're on offense,
play
beware, a ball may come your way.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Goff's throw here finds Woods. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. And that's complete to Cooks. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Goff now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. To the air again. Goff. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Goff. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Now Goff on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end Higbee. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st down, it's gone. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler, Byron Jones.
Run!
6 seconds.
Woods that time.
Come on, at least we get 3 points back. Oh, here.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And from this spot in the field to the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
59 seconds.
Helmet.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Final play of the half. Prescott lets it fly deep for Cobb. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Hey, at least they didn't
The
score
Rams going
on
to get the football first here,
right?
and they look to build on their lead as the 2nd half gets started. Now a hit and loose football.
What?
And now the Rams have got it, going the other way.
When did that
and a terrific
happen?
return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
What happened?
So a teammate picking him up there.
Yeah,
That was
come on.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy. Because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. And a lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy.
Elbow down.
You're responsible for making sure he secures the
Overturn.
catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
See?
After reviewing the play, ruling on the field is
The
reversed.
Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Looking to throw on second down. Prescott, incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding it out.
I have to be out there.
Coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one in SoCal. The Vikings and the Chargers from Dignity Health Sports Park. Coverage at 8:20 Eastern, 5:20 Pacific on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And Woods has it complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Wow.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Gone. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you, the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Well, you think about the two quarterbacks in this game, Goff and Prescott. And, of course, Jared Goff, the first pick back in the 2016 class. Prescott, that same class, but he was in the 4th round, pick number 135. But Dak would take home Offensive Rookie of the Year honors. Fear not, though, for Jared Goff. He would recover, of course, and lead the Rams to Super Bowl 53 in that eventual loss to the Patriots. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. He gets it to Cooks. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Brandon Cooks, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Well, those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Cheer for me too, no?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
Again, it's Elliott. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season, as his guys are back within a single score. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. In the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Hey,
the Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I want to be quarterback.
That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively. Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he'll walk it across midfield inside the 45. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Back now in Arlington. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. DeMarcus Lawrence, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team? Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We might have to go for 2.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling. Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline. And not what he was hoping for there as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Cowboy offense heading out. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. And right now they're in that number 2 spot. They'd love to hold on to that, but first things first, they want to clinch that division. Well, let's go back to the conversation we had with the coaching staff, and you asked that very question about how important is it really? You got a good team. Can't you win from any spot in the play? They all looked at us like we were crazy, right? You can do it from a lower seed. But no one really wants to try. Higher seed, much better for them. They want to clinch this division. Definitely don't want to slip to 5 or 6 and go on the road in that first playoff game. Last year, Dak Prescott had 3 fourth-quarter comebacks, and he's in search of another one right now.
Check 13. Check 13.
To throw again on second down. Prescott completes it to Austin. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. The Cowboys on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Prescott to throw it. Complete to Jason Witten. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Dak finding his tight end Witten, and the Cowboys have a first down. Prescott now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Back to throw. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their #1 receiver.
Yeah, you'd think they'd be ready for that. That time they weren't. Now Prescott. And he rifles one incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Yes.
Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Coming to you, coming to you.
On third down, Elliott. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They're going to try and run for it. And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, let's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Gone. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Field goal,
Well, the
right?
Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Goff now to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete, and this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
It'll be a gain of 18 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Now it's gone. Going up top for Cup. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Darian Thompson. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Maybe that cursor would come back.
This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here comes the first throw in OT for Prescott. He finds his man. It's Austin. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.
Hey, no losing ball, man. Coming back from 14 down. Man, what a game. Come on, you don't want to enjoy this moment?
Yeah, I am.
You're not really happy for me, no? Are we the same team? You share experience. Okay, it's alright. I'm happy. Are you happy? Okay.
A great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted. But
First
how much fun was that?
touchdown,
We had that
no
type of a game.
Gotta go for
We
two,
got us to
tie the
overtime,
game.
and then we get the dramatic ending to
Get the
finish
ball
things
with
off
the
as well.
overtime.
What a game.
Wow.
So for Dallas, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Eagles again? Dive back. Go.
Good night.